Hey guys, what's going on? We've got something new for you. As you know, we normally do our artist spotlights in our podcast, but the segment was so popular that we decided to break it out and do its own show. We want to be able to showcase more of you guys, and I'm the one that gets to do it. I get to interact with you guys. I get to learn about you guys, so I'm so excited to be able to share the information that I gain about you guys with everyone else. With that being said, let's go on ahead and get into the show today. The first artist that we're featuring today is Vincent Schnabl. Vincent has been a photographer for 10 years. He is based out of Revelstoke, British Columbia, and he has a love for all things outdoors, whether it be skiing, climbing, hiking, and as we all know, especially photography. He is constantly inspired by nature and always looking for new places to explore, and he loves to push himself physically and mentally for the perfect shot. So let's go ahead and learn more from Vince himself. Today's featured MetaJungle NFT Artist Spotlight is NFT photographer Vincent Schnabl.
Hello, my name is Vincent Schnabl and I'm a landscape and adventure photographer based out of Revelstoke, British Columbia, Canada. I love to physically and mentally push myself in order to get to these places in the mountains and the outdoors. I love to spend the majority of my time out in nature, bring my camera along with me on all my adventures, and I like to capture the moments I see along the way and share them with everyone. I hope that my photography and my art makes you feel the awe that I feel when I'm in these places all around the world.
Wow, that was such an incredible video. It's so cool to see how he captures those shots and the adventures that he takes to get them. You can really see that in his work, so let's go ahead and check some of it out. As you can see, we are on Vincent's OpenSea profile. He has two collections. One is Troposphere, and the other is Himalayas of Nepal. Troposphere actually is a sold-out collection, and if we just scroll through it, I'm going to go to the very bottom here to Ethereal Glow. Alpha Trilogy actually owns this one, so let's go ahead and give it a little bit closer look. It's a beautiful picture. One really great thing that Vincent does is one thing I really enjoy that Vincent does is he does such a great job with his descriptions and including the information we always ask for, like your name, the edition size, your collection size, but then he takes it one step further with his descriptions and the story that he shares. It makes you feel like you are actually on the adventure with him to capture these pieces, and it is just incredible. All right, so now that we've checked out his Troposphere collection, let's go ahead and check out the Himalayas of Nepal. This one he does still have some pieces available on. It's a really great collection about a trip to Nepal he took with his girlfriend, and it was really cool learning the story behind this, but then I think it's really cool because, like we mentioned in his Troposphere collection, he does a really great job at making you feel like you're experiencing these adventures with him. Alpha Trilogy does also own this piece called The Perfect Mountain, so let's give it a little bit closer look. And so one of the really fun things that we do with our artist spotlights is we ask them to share one of their favorite pieces they have or the piece that they feel like most describes them as an artist. This is the piece that Vincent decided to share with us. And then we ask why they chose this piece. And he claims that he chose this piece because it perfectly represents his love for adventuring in the outdoors and landscape photography, and that he loves adding a subject into a beautiful landscape shot to make you feel as if you could be right there with us experiencing that moment in time. And like I said earlier, he does such a great job at doing that. Between his descriptions and his pictures, I always feel like I'm actually experiencing the adventure with him. He has been in the NFT space since September 2021, and for the first time in a long time, he feels like he has found like-minded people in this crazy NFT space, and he's never been more driven to create and to pursue his art. So I'm very excited to see where the future goes for him, especially because he told us that this is just the beginning. So thank you so much, Vincent. I had so much fun learning more about you, and I cannot wait to see what all is in store for you. The next artist that we're going to be talking about today is Nakul Sharma. He has been a photographer for 10 years. He classifies himself as a traveler and a photographer born and raised out of Delhi. He grew up infected by the travel bug, and now he spends most of his time traveling and shooting photographs. So let's go ahead and learn a little bit more about him from him. Today's featured MetaJungle NFT Artist Spotlight is NFT photographer Nakul Sharma.
Hi guys, I'm Nakul Sharma from India. I'm a travel, landscape, and the people photographer from India. I've been doing photography from last 10 years, and since 2015 I've been traveling around the world to capture the beautiful places and the stories around the world. I've been featured by National Geographic and Lonely Planet and other magazines as well in these 10 years of my life. I joined NFT space in June 2021, and since then I've been trying to share my work and presenting my work to the people. And this is the lovely journey so far I had, and I'm learning every day. Uh, my specialty is all about landscape and people photography. Why landscape? Because I love nature and I love mountains. So I've been always traveling in nature and mountains, and I try my best to bring the world close to people through my passion and my art. This is the one purpose of my photography that I found a couple of years back. And people photography is my another passion as well, because I believe the people's stories need to be heard, and uh, joy, people joy is always delightful. So I always try to bring people's story also through my camera. And then I've been doing couple of series and collections, and in NFT spaces. So I hope you like it and love it, my work, and thank you all.
Wow, that was such an incredible video, and I had so much fun learning more about Nakul. One thing that I really enjoyed learning was that he loves sharing his experiences through his photos, and he does this because he believes every photo has its own story to share, and he wants to convey that message to its viewers. And that's such incredible because most of his shots are pictures of a variety of cultures, places, and people cohabiting one big world. So it's so cool to be able to look at a photo and learn those stories. So let's go ahead and check out some of his work. And as you can see, we're on Nakul's OpenSea profile here. He has 4 collections, Reflective World, My Photography Journey, Souls of the World, and Souls of the World 2. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at Reflective World. As you can see, there still are some pieces available. They are really incredible pieces. But actually, we're going to go on down here to Reflective World number 11 and take a little bit closer look at it. It is owned by Alpha Trilogy. And one thing that I think is really cool is Nakul also does a very well job at including what we asked for in his description. So his name, the edition size, but then he takes it one step further too and shares just a really captivating story or description about each of his pieces. So this piece, for example, is about Nubra Valley, and it tells you just exactly what it is and the journey it takes, or he tells you exactly how it is, how many people pass through there, and how every time he goes, he just always stops and admires the beauty of this place. And it's really incredible because you can tell, because it is such a beautiful video, because it is such a beautiful photo. And we are going to actually take a look at his Souls of the World collection. This one is sold out, but you are still able to pick some up off of the secondary market. We're going to go ahead and check out Souls of the World number 28. It is owned by the MetaJungle Foundation. But as you can see, it's an incredible photo, and I love this picture. I love the story behind it. He tells the story of how he met this guy and why he wanted to take a picture of this guy, and it was so fun because he approached him trying to sell some of his local art, and he loved the pirate field he had brought with him and offered him something to drink. So it was just really cool learning that story, and I think it really goes to show how well of a job that Nakul really does in trying to achieve his goal of sharing these stories with the viewers. I know I've seen them in all the pieces I've looked at, and it's just really incredible. So let's go ahead and take a look at the picture that Nakul shared with us that he would want collectors to see if they were getting a first impression of his artwork. And when asked why he chose this picture, he says it represents my life journey and dream, and he's always wanted to bring the world close to people through my art and passion. And I think this photo does an incredible job at just that. And I think Nakul does an incredible job at achieving his goals He says he loves to encourage the young generation to travel and live beyond their dreams, and he always tries to bring the vista of nature and culture through his lens. And I don't know about you guys, but all these pictures definitely makes me want to travel and visit these locations and meet these people that he shares with us. All right, guys, that will bring us to the conclusion of this Artist Spotlight episode. Please remember, if you are an artist in our MetaJungle Discord and you'd like an Artist Spotlight done, please reach out to me. I love doing this. I love learning more about you guys, and I can't wait to share more with you next time. Bye.